Okay, I'm going to go ahead and format it. Okay, now it's formatted. Now I'm going to go ahead and here's the drive down here. Here's the bin file. See, there's nothing on here. Okay, now the file's on there. Come down here, eject the file. Okay, here's the SD card. Go ahead and put it into the slot. Plug it in to the back. Power it on. File screen immediately comes up and runs right on across. So no firmware update at all. Now I know this because if I shut it off, and I remove the card, I turn it back on, there it goes, updating again. Now if I come down here, I go to control, and say I go to temperature, and I go to my settings. Let's say I want to set my bed temperature at 10 for preheat, 70 for, my bed temperature 70. I go back. And as you can see, I'm actually on version 1.1.2. So now if I turn it off, there's no SD card in it. The SD card is sitting right there. Turn it back on. It loads again. And then if I go back to my control, the settings that I just now set are now back to the default settings, which indicates to me that it just reloaded the firmware again. Okay, now this is back at the computer, and then now there's that DAT file that's actually was put onto the same SD card with the bin file. Previously I had 7 random files on there as well, and the .bin file was gone on one of the other firmware attempts. This time it looks like this. Okay, now I'm going to format the same card again and put a Gcode file on it to show that the machine isn't reading it. Okay, card is formatted. See, the card is blank. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a Gcode file on it. Okay, now we got one Gcode file on there that I've actually printed before. Check the card. Okay, back at the printer. The same card that came with the printer. Insert it in. Power it on. Loads up again. Go to print, and there's nothing there.